Fredrick to Squad 3. Fredrick to Squad 3.
23 to 3-1.
Fredrick to Rescue Squad 3. Fredrick to respond to 15 East Church Street. We have an entrapment on the 3rd floor.
Engine 3-1 has our own water out front.
Engine 3-1 with our own water, 927. Engine 23, Rescue Squad 3. Disregard, it was actually the 2nd floor, but he advised he is trapped there. And can you confirm the address?
Squad 3, Fredrick, repeat that.
According to a caller we have, they are on the 2nd floor trapped. We've received several calls on this, and the other 3 are on North Market Street. Can you confirm the address?
I'm not exactly sure what building it is. It's to the rear of 137 North Market, from what we can tell. Go ahead and start the writ. What was the address of the track occupant?
He said he's on North Market, so this is the rear of 137 North Market.
Okay, where is the person that's reported to be trapped? What is the address they're at?
Rescue Squad 3, the caller said it was 137 North Market. That's where he is.
Okay, it's going to be between the 2 buildings. We're making access into 137 right now. We'll keep you updated.
Rescue Squad 3, 929.
Engine 11 to the port 2. We're going to pick up the hydrant at Church and Market if it's not already in use. Church and Market, got it. Fredrick, do you have an apartment number?
Stand by, we're getting it. He just said it was the 2nd floor.
Fredrick, we've evacuated the 3rd floor apartment. We're doing a search now.
Okay, Rescue Squad 3, evacuating the 3rd floor apartment, 929.
Squad 3 is the next engine company. I need a line in 137. We have fire on the 2nd floor. At Rescue 3, the units responding and was able to complete a full 360. There is fire on the Charlie side between the 2 buildings. We're currently doing a search to ensure occupancy.
Rescue Squad 3, the trapped occupant is now on the roof. Rescue Squad 3, directive, the trapped is now on the roof.
That's right, we're headed there now. We removed an occupant from 2 Alpha. Crews are going to be ready to make entry into the fire apartment on the 2nd floor. 23 to command. We're making access to 137 on the 2nd floor.
Engine 23, 931.
Battalion 901's on the scene. Battalion 901 to command.
Battalion 901, I don't believe anyone has established command yet.
Battalion 901's on the scene, side Alpha, 137 North Market Street. I'll have the command.
Battalion 901 establishing command, side Alpha, 932. Fredrick to command is confirming you were direct that the trapped subject is now on the roof.
Copy. You're advising the roof of 137 North Market?
That's correct.
Command's okay. Truck 4's laddering the roof now.
Fred's okay.
Rescue 3 to command. I also have a subject on the roof of the building. Command engine 23 Charlie. 3-1 driver, charge my line. 23 Alpha to command. Go for command. Rescue is going to be on the Bravo 2 exposure roof. I'm in 137 on the number 2. We've got exposure to the Bravo 1 as well. Commander Fredrick, you got a rapid intervention on this?
That's correct. They're en route.
Paramedic engine 23 Charlie. 3-1 driver, charge my line.
Ops Deputy Chief 900 to command.
Fredrick to command.
Stand by. Command to Truck 4. Are you able to access both roofs and check for the victims? Rescue 3 to command. I'm trying to tell you where the victim is. Truck 4, Fredrick, command. Negative. We are 2 roofs over from them. Can't access. Go to County.
Command via.
Command to Ops Deputy Chief 900. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm on your Charlie side. I have the occupant on the roof. It's not on fire. So he's okay. He's up there videotaping. So you don't need to worry about him. We do have a building here that looks like it's part of a restaurant or something that's sandwiched in between that's definitely got fire in the attic. I've got an engine back here making access off the Charlie side to that building. Copy.
Okay, I believe you're referring to 127 North Market Street. It's a two-story with a chimney on it, sandwiched in between two three-story buildings. Is that correct?
I don't know what the addresses are. It looks like you have at least a three-story building out on Market Street. Then you have a two-story building behind it. That's where the subject's on the roof. That building is not on fire.
Okay. Command at Engine 3-1 Alpha, your location.
Engine 3-1 Alpha, command. We're on the Charlie side of the initial address.
Are you on the exterior on the Charlie side?
That's correct.
Command to Paramedic Engine 23 Alpha, your location and assignment.
137, number 2 floor.
Say again, you were broken.
137, number 2 floor.
Copy, 137, number 2 floor. And what are the conditions there?
It looks like it hit the exterior on the Bravo side. We're checking for extensions now. But we definitely have some extensions in this porch.
Okay, so you're advising you have no fire on the interior.
Not at this point. There's a real small building that's back at alley. I get somebody in there. It looks like the bulk of it's going to be in there.
Okay. Engine 3-1 Alpha, are you clear on Paramedic Engine 23 Alpha's radio transmission? And can you access the fire from there?
Fredrick command.
Rescue 3 command.
Fredrick, standby. Unit calling command, go ahead.
Rescue 3 to command.
Go ahead.
Okay, we removed an occupant from apartment 3C. They should be on the Alpha side. The remainder of the primary on the 3rd floor is clear, and primary on the 2nd floor apartments is clear also.
Okay, I copy in 137 North Market. Primary on the 2nd and 3rd floor are clear, and you removed one occupant from the 3rd floor. Is that correct?
That is correct. And on the 3rd floor, 137, they had some exterior extension, but it appears the fire is out.
Command's okay. Command Paramedic Engine 23 Alpha, you'll have the Division 2 Supervisor of 137 North Market Street. Do you need any additional resources?
We're good this time.
Deputy Chief 900, command.
Go ahead, Deputy Chief 900.
Command, I'll take your Charlie division. I have engine 11, 311, and engine 31 operating from the Charlie side. They're extinguishing the single-story building that's in between all this.
Copy, you're the Charlie division with engine 11, engine 311, and engine 31. Command to the Division 2 Supervisor. Battalion 902 is making his way to your room now. He'll take this in from you on his arrival. Acknowledge.
Tower 1 to command.
Go ahead, Tower 1.
Just for your information, Tower 1's in the rear with engine 11. We cannot set up here. There's an underground cistern. We made it back as far as we could. We got ladders in the rear.
Command copies. You can't set up the aerial, but you do have ladders to the rear on 137. And you're reporting to the Charlie Division Supervisor, Deputy Chief 900.
All right, we're making our way up the roof with the ladder.
Truck 4 Alpha to command.
Go ahead, Truck 4 Alpha.
Has the subject from the roof been removed? We don't see him anymore.
Are you talking on the roof of 127, the two-story pitched roof building?
It'd be the building to the rear. He was walking around taking pictures, and now we don't see him. Looks like Tower 1's got their ladder over there, so.
Command to Tower 1 Alpha or Charlie Division Supervisor, can you advise if you have eyes on the victim that was on the roof?
Rescue 3 to command. Reference to that.
Rescue Squad 3, repeat.
I have the victim that's on the, he's still on the roof. He's okay. I'm going to have him, you could have somebody come in through, we have steps to the rear. I'm going to have him come down. If you could have somebody meet him, he'll be on the Bravo exposure in that alley.
Command to the Charlie Division. Did you copy Rescue Squad 3's traffic on the victim?
Tower 1 to Tower 1 driver. Send the firefighter back. I need a roof ladder.
Battalion 903 to command. I'm on the scene. You want me forward deployed or with you?
Command to Medic 23. Need you to go north of Truck 4 for a patient on the sidewalk. Medic 23, acknowledge. Last unit calling command. Say again.
Battalion 903 on the scene. Do you want me forward deployed or with you?
Report to the command post. Command to the Charlie Division. Do you have eyes on the victim, and do you have a unit that can get a ladder up to the Bravo exposure roof to assist with getting the victim off the roof?
Division 2 Supervisor, to command.
Go ahead.
I just did a face-to-face with Rescue Squad 3's officer. The victim on the roof has been removed via the stairwell, Charlie side. I repeat, the victim from the roof has been removed via the stairwell and is on the Charlie side.
I copied. You need EMS on the Charlie side.
Negative on the EMS.
Charlie Division to command.
Go ahead, Charlie Division.
Crews on the Charlie Division enter the Mexican restaurant, the single-story piece on the back. We do not have any fire extension into there, just residual smoke. So we're working with a crew on Tower 1. It would be on the south side of that Mexican restaurant. I don't know what the addresses are, but they're going to open up some roof up there to see if there's an extension.
Okay, the Mexican restaurant's 127 Market, and it is the Bravo 1 exposure. Break. Command all units, stand by for a par check. Command all units, stand by for a par check. Commander Fredrick, did you have traffic?
That's correct. Trooper 2 is wondering if you have any burn patients.
Not that we're aware of.
Okay.
Command to the Charlie Division Supervisor, par check for your units, which should be engine 3-1, engine 11, paramedic engine 311, and Tower 1.
I have 11 and engine 3-1. I'm working on 311. I'll get back to you.
And Tower 1.
They're on the roof. I don't have eye contact with them right now.
Copy. Command to Tower 1, par check.
Tower 1's got 3 on the roof. We're opening up the skylight. Checking for extension.
Copy. Command to the Division 2 Supervisor, 137 North Market, par check.
Division 2's par with engine 23, Rescue Squad 3, and Battalion 902.
Command copies. Command to Truck 50, par check.
Truck 50 par 3, be on Charlie side.
Copy. Command to Truck 4, par check.
Truck 4's par with 4.
Command to Engine 501, par check.
501 par.
501, what's your location and assignment?
Alpha side, Rit.
Command copies. 291, I have you par on the Alpha side. Command to Engine 331. Commander Fredrick, establishing command channel on 9 Echo.
Command channel on Echo 946.
5 Charlie to engine 311 officer.
Good.
What's your location?
We're on Division 2 of the Bravo exposure, trying to get access to Checker Extension.
Okay, I copy. Command, did you copy that?
Negative. I missed everything minus the Bravo exposure balcony.
That's engine 311. They're on Division 2 in the Bravo exposure building. Also, if you haven't done so already, you need to get the power company out here, shut the power down back here on the Charlie side. Got a bunch of burn-up utilities and wires to air conditioner units.
Copy. Notification's been made. Command to engine 311 Bravo. Correction, 311 Alpha.
Right.
You're operating on the number 2 floor of the Bravo 1 exposure, is that correct?
That's correct. I originally went for a report of a victim. He exited on the Alpha side. He's ambulatory, not injured.
You're advising you have a patient coming out the Alpha side of the Bravo 1 exposure that needs EMS, is that correct?
Negative. No EMS needed, and he exited about 2 minutes ago.
Command, please.
Division 2 to the command.
Go ahead, Division 2.
I'm sending Rescue Squad 3 out. They're heading to rehab, and I advise you to swing command channel.
Copy. Rescue Squad 3's out of the building and on the command channel. Do you need a replacement unit for them, and do you need another unit to replace paramedic engine 23?
I'll take a single engine company. Paramedic engine 23 is holding the floor with a line. The secondary searches are ongoing. I'll give you that update momentarily, and then we're going to wet it down.
Command, copy.
EMS 901 to command.
Command engine 331 Alpha.
Go ahead, sir.
Report to the Division 2 supervisor in 137 North Market Street.
Okay. We're working on opening up the basement entrance to the Bravo 1 exposure. It shouldn't take long, and then we'll work with the Division 2 supervisor, 137.
Okay. Command to the Division 2 supervisor. Are you advising the fire is knocked and you have no extension on Division 2?
That's correct. I can also confirm on the number 3 floor there is no extension.
You say you are confirming no extension on the number 3 floor as well?
That's correct, Chief.
Copy. Command to the Charlie Division supervisor for a update.
On the Charlie side, we got the crew from Power 1 working on the 127 building, the single-story portion of it. They're opening their roof up, looking for extension. And the 311 crew is on Division 2 of the Bravo building exposure. And Engine 12 is here supporting from the ground on the Charlie side.
Command copies. Command to Fredrick for an update.
Command.
137 North Market Street. There was one person evacuated from the 3rd floor of that building. Crews are reporting that the 2nd and 3rd floor, there's no fire extension. The fire is knocked in those buildings. In 127 North Market Street, the Bravo 1 exposure. Engine 311 Bravo is checking for extension on the number 2 floor, and crews are also checking, Tower 1's checking the roof area of the Bravo 1 exposure for extension at this time. No fire on the interior of the building.
Tower 1 to command.
Go ahead, Tower 1.
All right, just give me an update from back here. I believe we're on the Bravo 1 exposure. Not sure of the number. We're pulling all this metal off this roof. Obviously, you might have some extension up in that attic area a little bit. I think we got to control those.
Command's okay. Command to Engine 311 Bravo. Correction. Command to Engine 311 Alpha.
311, go ahead.
Have you all made access, or do you have eyes on the attic space of the Bravo 1 exposure?
The building separated into 2 parts. We got eyes on the Charlie side, if you will. We can move to access on the Alpha.
Okay, so you're advising you're not inside the second floor of the Bravo 1 exposure. Is that correct? You're on the exterior?
Correct.
Power company's call.
Command's okay.
Hi, Charlie to command.
Go ahead, Charlie Division.
Just want to make sure we have our buildings right. Are you able to see the front of the building from Market Street?
Can you see truck 4 stick in between the two buildings?
I cannot now. I did actually. Yeah, they're off to the north side of where you see that peak roof. That's where Tower 1's operating. To the Charlie side of that peak roof where you see the roof ladder hanging over the top, they're directly behind that.
Copy. That is what we've been calling the Bravo 1 exposure, the 2-story building with a peak roof, and it's got chimneys on either side of the roof. And the beige building that is to the north, or as you're looking at it, to the left of the stick for truck 4, that is the 137 North Market, which was the fire building.
Copy that. So you have Tower 1 on the roof operating in your Bravo roof.
Correct. Tower 1's on the Bravo 1, operating on the Bravo 1 exposure roof with engine 311, operating on Bravo 2, or correction, Bravo 1 second floor on the exterior as I understand it. Can you switch to non-echo, Fredrick?
Charlie Division to command. You also have engine 11 now on the roof with Tower 1.
And we'll
Command copies.
You can level 2.
So there are no units operating on the number 2 floor of the Bravo 1 exposure. Is that correct?
So we don't have access to Div 2 from back here. It would have to come in from the front.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm before I sent somebody in there.
We can get in there with 2 windows, Kenny.
We've got an open door stair access to the number 2 floor of the Bravo 1 exposure from the Alpha side. And I've got somebody coming down those stairs now.
Division 2 supervisor from 137 to come in.
Good.
Paramedic engine 23 is on their way out. They're heading to rehab. Currently working the number 2 floors with Battalion 902 and engine 331.
I copied the paramedic engine 23 heading to rehab. The rest was muffled. Try it again.
That's correct. Paramedic engine 23 is on the way to rehab, and they're switching to the command channel. I'm currently operating with engine 331 on Division 2.
Yeah, and can you confirm that the secondary searches have been completed on 137?
That's correct. Secondary searches, Division 2 is negative, and I can also confirm that the secondary searches on the number 3 floor of 137 is negative.
Command's okay.
Tower 1 to side, Charlie.
Go ahead.
All right. If they got that fire knocked, which I believe they do on the second floor, it might be better to put a fan out there, try to blow it out. We got a lot of residual smoke. I don't think we got the metal pulled off that building also. Again, I'm not 100% sure of the number of the building. It's all cut up back there.
They're considering that whole section between the 2 tall buildings to be the Bravo 1 exposure. Command, do you have a crew that's entering on that Division 2 of the Bravo 1 to check from the interior before we put a fan in service?
Okay,
You have Battalion 902, who's the division supervisor on Division 2 of that building. You can go direct to him.
I copy. Side Charlie, the Battalion 902, Bravo Division 2 supervisor.
Go ahead, Side Charlie.
What's your conditions on the interior? The crew on the roof has pulled the pin back and opened it up. They don't see anything from above. How are you looking inside?
Chief, just to clarify, I'm the Division 2 of 137, so I'm not in that Bravo 1.
Engine 311 is in the Bravo 1 exposure on the number 2 floor, and he's got an attic access that he's getting ready to get into.
Okay, I copy. Side Charlie, the engine 311 officer.
Conditions on Division 2 are clear. Checking the attic scuttle now.
Okay, once you check that attic, let us know. And then if you're comfortable, we'll go ahead and get a fan set up, see if we can blow that section out.
I count. Tower 1 to side, Charlie. Somebody to the back of the tower. I'm gonna need some lights so I can put up on this second floor. We've got that roof opened up at 311. Just gonna need some lighting in there to see what we're going on.
Okay, do you need box lights or something bigger?
They got some electric lights on the tower. We're gonna need a couple of them. I got 2 guys in there right now working with 11. Commander Truck 4 Officer, your location and assignment. Man, he's currently running a saw on the 3rd floor roof of the fire building. Command, okay, thank you. Command Air, Unit 15, you can position and mark it in church.
That's what I was about to tell you.
Charlie Division in command.
.311's off to the side, Charlie. Attic of Bravo 1 exposure is clear. Command copies. The attic of the Bravo 1 exposure is clear. Charlie Division, go ahead for command.
With that report, you can go ahead and get a fan set up on the Alpha side for that Bravo exposure. And then if the canteen is here, could you get somebody to wheel a cooler around here with bottled water for the crews in the back?
I copy your request. We'll see if we can get you some water back there momentarily. Command to ambulance 19.
Good.
Can you find bottled water from one of the units and take it around to the Charlie side?
Yeah, I think comes.
Command of the Charlie Division Supervisor.
Side Charlie, were you calling?
That's correct. We got a fan to the Alpha side of the Bravo 1 exposure. Did you want them to start on the 1st floor with the ventilation effort, or did you need that on the 2nd floor into the attic space?
Let's start on the 1st floor and see if we can push it up through.
Copy.
EMS 911 to command.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the other supervisor got dispatched on this call. If you're good with it, I don't think I need him. If you don't mind putting him in service, that'd be okay with me.
Command copies. Fredrick, you can release EMS 902.
EMS 92, you can go in service. Fredrick 2. Truck 23, you can go in service. Quinn 11's going to handle.
Okay.
Side Charlie to Tower 1 officer. Good. If you want to come back here to the patio, I got your lights. Okay, give me a sec.
Truck 50 down, side Charlie.
Unit call inside Charlie.
Truck 50, the side Charlie. We got the fire mat in the kitchen on the floor. We're going to leave a line in place in case we have a couple other spot fires.
Okay, I copy. You need any other resources?
No, sir.
Command to Engine 3-1 Officer, your current location and assignment.
3-1 still on the Charlie side with the Charlie Division.
Copy.
Rescue 7-4 command.
Side Charlie to command. Engine 3-1 will be reporting a rehab.
Command copies engine 3-1 reporting to rehab. They can switch to 9 Echo.
Rescue 7-4 to command.
Air 15 to Fredrick, you didn't have him on the scene.
What's she on the scene?
Rescue engine 7-4 to command.
Unit calling command, go ahead.
To Rescue engine 7-4, we were staging at Company 4. I believe I'm going to be your staging officer. You want us on an alternate channel?
9 Echo. You'll be on 9 Echo.
Copy, moving over.
Side Charlie to Tower 1 officer. Yes. Empire Task Force coming to relieve crews. You'll have to let me know if you need relief and how many crews you'll need.
All right, I'm direct. Engine 11, Tower 1, working the roof area. May need relief a couple guys here. Hold on a minute.
Did you send anybody in that Division 2 through the window?
We have one person there flowing the water. It's all wood truss and plywood. It's compromised a little bit, but they're working this tin back so we can work it from the top. I feel comfortable with that.
Okay, I copy. Who's on the interior? Is that off the tower or the engine?
No one right now. We were just trying to flow hydraulic flow a little bit to get that heat out of there. We're working everywhere outside. So right now I got myself 11 and engine 311 right now worth me.
Okay, I copy. I also got more water back here if you need it.
All right, I'll be back.
Division 2 of 137 to command.
Go ahead, Division 2.
Confirming all fires knocked. We've went down everything. We're going to leave an engine 3/4 on the Division 2. Myself and engine 331 are exiting. Engine 331's on the way to rehab and switching to the command channel.
Copy. Once you exit the building, you can report to rehab as well. Switch to the command channel. Acknowledge.
I copy.
Side Charlie to command.
Go ahead, Charlie Division.
Truck 50 found hot spots in the single-story piece of the restaurant back here on the Charlie side by the patio. They've extinguished all that fire. I'm sending their crew out to rehab.
Command copies. Truck 50 is exiting, going to rehab. Truck 50, you can switch to 9 Echo and check in with rehab. Command of the Charlie Division, also, I have units available, relief units available if you need them.
I copy. Tower 1 officers aware. I'll let you know when we need them.
Command's okay.
Is that fan running on the Alpha side?
It's running on the Alpha side in the stairwell to the number 2 floor, the Bravo 1 exposure.
Okay, I copy. Side Charlie, Tower 1 officer.
Tower 1.
They've got that fan running on side Alpha down on the ground floor. Are you getting any effect up there?
Command of the Charlie Division.
Go ahead.
So there is a fan. The first fan I told you that's in the stairwell to the number 2 floor, and 291 advised that there's a second fan about 20 feet inside the first floor Alpha side, pushing back that way. Are you good with that?
Yeah, let me get a report from the tower. They're up on the roof and they have those windows open. See if it's making it all the way back. Tower 1 to Charlie. Tower 1, Charlie side. We're going to need some relief crews up here. I'm sending firefighters off Tower 1 down. Engine 311 is going to need a crew. There's a lot of work up here. I'm going to send 11's crew down here in a little bit. All right, 2 crews do it for now. Yeah, at least 4. Command, did you copy? I need 2 fresh crews to the Charlie side to relieve Tower 1 and 311.
I copy 2 crews, 1 for Tower 1. Their relief will be Quint 11. And you said 1 for, was it 311, is that correct?
That's right.
That crew will be engine 152. So you'll have 152 and Quint 11 assigned to the Charlie division.
Okay. Have them come around back, come to 1's engines, and they'll see there's a patio back here. That's where I'm located. We'll give them direction from here.
Command copy.
Truck 4 Alpha Command. Tower 1 to side Charlie in command.
Good.
Just confirming through command. Probably got 240 volts coming back in here. I want to confirm that this power's been shut off. Starting to work around it and it's all burned up. I think unless it's turned off, we still got power to it.
Okay, you need the utilities to the building killed because we're awaiting the arrival of the power company still.
Whoever can turn that power off down here, I guess it's the Bravo 1 exposure back in that alleyway. They're going to need to look at that. And the transformer back in the alleyway where the tower's parked. I'm just not 100% sure that power's been cut. Got a tree growing right through the panel box.
The power to the panel box has not been secured. We're awaiting the arrival of Potomac Edison to secure that power. I can send a unit in to check the panel box to make sure it's secured to the building. Do you need that?
Yeah, that'd be a little more comforting.
Command copy. Stand by. Command to Quint 11.
Quint 11.
Your crew needs to report to the Charlie side and check in with the Charlie Division Supervisor, Deputy Chief of Operations 900.
Quint 11's okay. Truck 4 Alpha Command.
Go ahead, Truck 4 Alpha.
On the roof directly behind the aerial from Truck 4. Cut open 2 4x4 ventilation holes. Have no extension at this time.
Okay, did you advise you're on the Bravo 1 exposure roof? Is that correct?
We would be on the Alpha side front. You look up to Tower Truck 4. It is the roof that the ladder's on.
Okay, you're on top of the 3-story building, 137 North Market, confirming there is no extension in the attic space, correct?
Correct. Charlie, Delta Corner.
Command's okay.
Tower 1 to Truck 4. Yo, Chief. Right in front of you. That whole soffit area's got some, no, that's not residual smoke. We're going to need to pull that, or we're going to have to get an engine company up there on that, third, I guess that's the 3rd floor porch area. They're going to need to pull it down, or we've got to get a line up there to wet it down. That's got to be pulled. What's that hand line there at your feet? You're ready, go ahead and let it blast.
Okay. Still think we need to get I'll give you the line. Still need to get a crew on that walkway. That's the only way you're going to get it able to pull off. You're going to have a hard time up there on that side.
Yeah, coming from the top down is pretty rough.
Charlie, the Tower 1 officer.
Go ahead.
152's crews coming up on the roof. I had them drop their VAs down here on the ground. Wait for Quint 11's crew to come around. Do you just have engine 11 and yourself up there now?
We're even still for this Bravo 1 roof. They're going to need a break too. Now, I wasn't sure if you heard that information I passed to truck 4. They're going to need a crew up in that 3rd floor. Pretty much right there in front of me, Kenny. That whole soffit area's got to come down. It's not residual. I think there's still some hot spots up in there.
Yeah, I can see that smoke pushing out around the facial board there a little bit. Are you going to stay up there and maintain control of the roof?
I can for right now. 291 Charlie, command.
You can call in command. Go ahead.
Command, it's engine 291 Charlie. We're in the basement of the restaurant, just below the bar. We got 2 sub panels. We're going to kill the breakers.
All right, you're advising there's 2 panel boxes and you're killing all of them, correct?
That's correct, but they're just sub panels.
I copy. Tower 1, 291 is securing 2 sub panels that they found in the basement of the Bravo 1 exposure.
Okay, thank you. Also, command, I wasn't sure if you heard, I was talking beside Charlie at truck 4. It'd be a good idea to get an engine company or somebody, a truck company, up on that 3rd floor of the main fire building. They're wetting it down, but they're going to have to remove all that facial and soffit.
Okay, so you need a crew on the 3rd floor of 137 North Market, and that's be back in the Bravo Charlie quadrant, is that correct?
Yeah, it's back by apartment 3C, it looks like, and I think it's 3B, I can't tell. They need to pop that all that facial board and stuff out. Well, I got a line here on this side that we can reach it. We just need somebody to pop it.
Okay, so you just need a crew up there. They don't need to take a line with them.
No line, just hands.
Command copies.
Fire 1 officer, we have another line back here if you need it to.
Not right now. Unless they need it in the apartments, we're good here. I'm going to get 311 screw down. We'll get 15 screw up here. Start working this 10.
Charlie Division at point 11.
111.
What's your location?
Next we wait to the Charlie side now. We have to walk off from the truck out.
Okay, I copy. You come up that alley, right off East Church Street, you'll see one's engine parked there. Just come up to 150.
Correct. Command to Charlie Division Supervisor.
Go ahead.
Engine 111 with a crew of 3 are entering 137 North Market Street. They're going to the 3rd floor. 111 officer will have the Division 3 supervisor and coordinate that overhaul with you or whoever pointing to.
Okay, I copy. They can work with the crew I have on the roof.
And that crew, can you advise what crew that is? Is that Tower 1?
Tower 1's officers with them. Once I get the Quint back here, we'll rotate all of them out. It'll be 152 at Quint 11.
Copy.
Also, Potomac Edison's back here on side Charlie.
Command copies Potomac Edison on the Charlie side. Command to Medic 23 or EMS 901. Are you with rehab or are you still with a patient?
EMS 901 command. Medic 23 is with rehab. I'm with Rick.
Command copies. Medic 23, you are the rehab supervisor, correct?
Tower 1, truck 4.
Charlie Division at command and Tower 1 officer.
Tower 1.
Command.
Potomac Edison has killed the power to the Bravo exposed. They're trying to trace out to see where the power might be coming from for the actual fire building.
Okay. Just to confirm, the wires running from you up towards the front of the building, you think they're still on?
So they dropped all the fuses back by the engine, and that brings it up over top of where you guys are working. but they're trying to check and see if the fire building might be powered from the other side.
Okay, I copy.
Command copies. Command of the Division 3 Supervisor, Engine 111 Officer. Command of Medic 23 Rehab Group Supervisor, switch your channel to 9 Echo. Medic 23, copy.
Truck 4.
Command of Engine 111 Officer, Division 3 Supervisor.
Go ahead.
I do not believe power has been secured to your building yet. Acknowledge.
Under it. Tower 1 aside, Charlie. Tower 1 to command.
Go ahead, Tower 1.
Alright, we got that roof opens up on, I guess, the Bravo 1 exposure. Best I could with that metal. Might want to get one crew on the second floor up here. I guess come in from the Alpha side. I'm up here at the window. Meet me so I can talk to him and see if we can pull some of this filling inside there. There's a lot of glass and plastic.
Command to Tower 1.
Go ahead.
Did you have a message for command?
Yeah. I got pretty much all that metal pulled off of the Bravo 1 bump out area. I'd like to get a crew in there up to the second floor here. I guess have them come in on the Alpha side. Got a lot of glass and plaster. I want to work it from the inside a little bit. They can come up here and meet me.
Okay, you're referring to the Bravo 1 exposure, correct?
That's correct.
All right, I'll take care of that. Charlie Division Supervisor, did you copy?
I'm direct. Side Charlie to Tower 1 Officer.
Yeah.
You should have 152 and Quint 11's crew up there now. So you could send all the crews down, and we could turn that roof section over to the captain off of 152, so you got a rehab with your crew.
That's fine. I got 15 crews working at 10 right now. I wasn't sure if you heard, but go to get a crew up in there off the, I guess the Alpha side, come in this back apartment, his windows, and just check it out. We got all that 10 pulled back pretty well.
Okay, just coordinate with the captain off 152. That way you could get relief.
On the way down.
Side Charlie, come in.
Command of the Charlie Division Supervisor and Tower 1. Rescue Engine 74 is making their way to the number 2 floor of the Bravo 1 exposure. Acknowledge.
Charlie is direct. And 152's captain will now have the roof of the Bravo exposure.
All right. Are we giving him a roof division, or is he still working for you?
He's still working for me. Also, the Tommy Gettison advised they have power secured to the Bravo exposure building and the main fire building now.
Command copies.
Command, Engine 311 is exiting the roof. They'll be headed to rehab as well.
Command copies. 311's exiting, heading to rehab. 311, you can switch to 9 Echo.
9 Echo, okay. Division 3 to command.
Go ahead, Division 3.
We're all good up here on the Division 3. I checked with the officer off of 152. He's okay with us coming down. You have another assignment for us?
Command of the Charlie Division Supervisor.
Go ahead.
You copy Division 3's report that they are clearing the 3rd floor after confirmation from 152 that there's no extension there.
Yeah, I copy.
Okay. Engine 111, you can report to rehab and switch to 9 Echo. Acknowledge.
111, sir.
Command to Safety 901.
Side Charlie, command.
Go ahead, Charlie Division.
Tommy Gettison just came back around here. They're now not giving us the all clear. they're checking to see if there's an underground service coming in from the Alpha side of the building before they're comfortable with giving us the all clear now.
Does that affect the Bravo 1 and the fire building, or just the fire building?
They're not sure.
Command copies. Command all units. Potomac Edison advising they're not sure if the main power is secure to either building. The panels have all been secured to the Bravo 1 exposure. Market Street Command to Canteen 1.
Charlie to command, Potomac Edison is advised that we're all clear.
Command all units, Potomac Edison is advising that the power has been secured to both the fire building and the Bravo 1 exposure.
And command engine 11 is headed to rehab.
Was that engine 11?
That's correct.
Command copies, engine 11, switch to 9 Echo. Command all units, Canteen 1 is on Market Street, next to Rescue Squad 3, closer to 2nd Street. And the Air Light unit is at Market and Church. Rehab, correction. Canteen unit, north behind Rescue Squad 3, and Air unit is south at Church.
152 to Charlie side.
Command of the Charlie Division. I believe 152 is trying to contact you.
Yeah, I got him. Charlie to command. Don't let anybody come back the alley between the fire building and the Bravo building. They're starting to toss some stuff off the back.
Copy. 2 fire marshals just headed back that way before I could stop them. Just so you're aware, tell them to hold off till the fire marshals get through.
We're direct.
Command all units, avoid the foot alley between the Bravo 1 exposure and the fire building.
Charlie to command. If you have one more crew, can you send them around to Charlie side?
Command copies. Rescue Squad 24 with 3 are going to report to the Charlie side. You need them to avoid that foot alley, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Have them come through the alley where engine 11 is parked. They do not need EPA.
Command copy.
EMS 901 to command.
Go for command.
Sir, with Medic 23 in charge of rehab and things dying down, do you mind if I release Medic 31?
No, you can release them. Command of the Charlie Division. Based on what you got on the Charlie side, are you good if we start scaling this back a little bit?
Stand by one. Charlie to engine 152 officer.
Yes.
How much more work you got up there? Are you going to need a relief crew?
No, we won't need a relief crew. We're going to finish up this west corner, and then we're going to work on a ground ladder to put it up on the balcony to the 2nd floor of the fire building. And we'll have to get the front piece of plywood off the side of the building with that.
Okay, you're a little muffled. I copy that you're good on the roof, and you're going to work down to that balcony on the 2nd floor of the main fire building. Do you need any resources on that balcony?
I cut off the last part about the balcony. What was that?
Do you need a crew on that Division 2 balcony of the main fire building?
Megan, I'm going to send one of the crews from here down, and they can work off a ground ladder to get this little spot that we need yet.
Okay, I copy. Side Charlie, command.
Go ahead, Charlie Division.
I think if you've worked most of the first alarm through rehab to where we could recycle them, probably could start scaling it back.
Command copies. Command to any units that are not currently assigned a task. Canteen is at 2nd and Market. They have food and hydration supplies.
Engine 1522, side Charlie. I'm going to say 111 down. They're going to take an extension ladder from the rear of the building. Move it over here to the 2nd floor balcony to do that work.
Okay, I copy that. Also, just let the lieutenant on the roof know I've got Rescue Squad 24. They're going to be pulling the line out of the restaurant here, and they're going to work this lower side of the building where all that residual smoke's coming up between the two buildings.